Hello, everybody. Hope you're doing well. We will get started presently. Ooh, gotta love that sound.
I'll have some meat.
Okay, so here we are live with Karin J, the Argonian bard, Mr. Lucian, a student from Cyrodiil, looking to glean as much as he can from the architecture and ancient civilizations of Skyrim, and the Sword for Hire Belrand, which I don't see him anywhere. He tends to wander a little bit, he gets stuck on stairs quite often. You know, he's getting a little older, so he gets a little batty. Oh, there he is, all the way over there. He's protecting that bookshelf. I don't know, maybe those are his potions or something. Anyway, don't you steal my thunder, you other bard. Alright, so a quick recap from last time. What did we do? Well, Karin J started off in the forests outside of Falkreath. He followed traveling bands of, I don't know, knights, different adventures like that, in order to keep him safe. And he found himself in Falkreath, where he met Lucian, who is another sort of greenhorn, I would say. He doesn't fight very well, although he does have a few tricks with magic and stuff, and he has a certain strength of spirit, I would say. Became quick friends with Karin J here, and they are both seeking their fortune and glory and, you know, knowledge and all that other kind of good stuff that people venturing into Skyrim tend to seek. We heard about the Bard's College here in Solitude, and decided to go try to sign up, where we were presented with a challenge to go find part of the Poetic Edda in Dead Men's Respite, which we'll be doing today. Hey there, Magus. How you doing, my friend? So you got scheduled for your shot on Wednesday. That's awesome. Time to leave this era behind us. It's been too long. Getting back to normal life. I'm scheduled for Thursday, by the way, and I should be fully juiced by then. That'll be good. But yeah, the last episode before. Still kind of waking up, huh? Yeah, I know the feeling. Let's see. Before we got the assignment from Viarmo, the headmaster of the Bard's College, we did go clear out Wolfskull Cave. And we gained some small amount of renown, a little bit of credential to add to our name here in Solitude. Turns out the necromancers here were trying to bind and summon the spirit of Potema, the Wolf Queen. But we put the kibosh on that. There's absolutely no possibility of that spirit coming back because we squashed it. Never coming back ever again. We're the heroes of Solitude. So, let's see. It is 7:35. We did get a few crash course lessons in the loot from some of the denizens of the college. So I think in celebration, we're going to play a little ditty. This is our maiden debut performance for Karin J here. So, greetings, citizens of Solitude. You should be honored to hear my first performance as Karin J, Master Bard of Solitude and Skyrim as a whole. As I grace your ears with this little ditty, please know that it was inspired by real-life events. I call this one, I Made the Wolf Queen My Bitch. Yeah. You guys can start clapping now. Anyone? Yeah, 17 gold. You know, you would think slaying the spirit of a great necromantic dark wizard such as Queen Potema, you'd get a little bit more of a rapturous applause from the story about it. And a little more than 17 gold. But, you know, humble beginnings of a humble bard, I suppose. I see Haster joined. How you doing, Haster? Welcome, welcome. Okay, well, let's spend the rest of the night drinking and eating the night away here. We're not short. Actually, we are short on gold. I think we spent all our septums getting training from the Bard's College over there. Do we have food? Not a whole lot. Okay. We spent all our money on training, and now we're going to starve to death, but that's okay. We'll try some of the mead, some of the wine. We'll eat the rest of our Hoker loaf and go ahead and get hydrated to prevent the hangover tomorrow morning. And we're probably going to need some more food. Make sure that we have the room rented for the evening. And then we're going to be broke. But that's okay.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Thank you, thank you. And what do you got for sale?
Let's sate that appetite,
Now, I'm kind of concerned that Ask to Show Room didn't pop up there, but yeah, I might be able to stop him on his way back. Let's see. The apple would be good, but we need something a little more hearty. So we're going to go for some cheap meat here. Maybe the Horker loaf, too. Down to 45 septums, jeez.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Hello, Mr. B. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Strudel.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Are we hungry again already? We just ate all that meat. Okay, no, we're good.
No, this drink's on me.
Who are you talking to?
If you insist.
Oh.
Fiata, where did you
I thought
learn
Jorn
to
was
go
hitting on me
so
there.
well?
All right, all right.
Place I learned my charm.
So we're going to get some rest here. We're going to start bright and early tomorrow morning on Dead Men's Respite. Are we going to make it? Are we going to make it through? I don't know. It's your pretty standard Draugr den, Nordic ruin up until the end, and then you got kind of an epic
Wish I could
battle.
learn some of
And I
that charm.
think
I'm just good with
Olaf
bows,
One Eye,
not
who is
people.
the main boss at
You'd
the end
make a
there,
better Imperial Ranger than me.
he has some ice
charmed the
breath,
locals.
or like a
Soldiers
frost
hated
shout,
my
or something like that, that ends up being really deadly at lower levels. So that's something we got to watch out for. We want to try to stay out of line of fire of that,
So
and make sure that we have our healing potions ready to go. Man, I hope we start making more than just that 17 gold in a crowded inn. That debut performance was a little less than spectacular. Ah, well, we'll gain some renown there. Eventually, I think, if we don't die first. Alright, let's do a quick roll call here. Belrand is here, although he's going completely the wrong way. He's a little loopy. It's okay. Lucian.
Imperial Ranger, my boy.
Wish I could learn some of that.
I don't see
charm.
Lucian
I'm just
anywhere.
good with bows, not people.
You'd make a better Imperial Ranger than me.
We're definitely not going to get very far on our own. Let's go ahead and get on the road here and see if Lucian catches up. Delete Elysium. Is that a game or is that a mod for Skyrim? I like how in this crew we always assume first and foremost that any name we don't recognize is a mod for Skyrim. I'm guessing it's a game. You would uninstall a mod, right? You would delete a game. Okay, looks like we got Lucian with us now. Alright, so, Dead Men's Respite. Oh, it's a Wabbajack profile. I gotcha. Let's see, I thought you were running Serenity. Did you try a new one? Wasn't working out for you? Okay, so we want to follow the road. I really need to get my quality world maps up and running here. All you have to do is just move it to the end of your left pane, and it'll pop back up. And I haven't seen any adverse effects in World, so I need to do that so I can actually see where I'm going. Oh, maybe I'll work on that after the stream. But what we need to do is follow the road down here to Dragon Bridge, and then take that other bridge through here, and then right before we cross the bridge into Morthal, we want to hang a right, and Dead Men's Respite will be here in the mountains. Still got Serenity, still love it. Wanted to try Elysium because it was all the Anai Cyan minimal stuff with Odin. Ah, okay. Interesting. Yeah, Anai's been on that real Vanilla Plus kick, which I'm not really into personally. I like adding a little bit of crazy in certain aspects of my game, namely the breadth of opportunity that Ordinator provides in terms of character building and like playstyle building but also the opportunity for doing just crazy, interesting, novel things with all the different magic mods. Lucian's
Yes,
acting a
boss?
little weird, isn't he? If he keeps it up, I'll do the whole disable enable thing on him, but he runs funny. He doesn't always seem to follow. Here he comes. He seems to be okay now. But yeah, a nice Vanilla Plus kick kind of makes me interested to see how that plays. I just feel like I've gotten so much out of regular vanilla Skyrim that I find it hard to go back to something close to that after all this time. Yeah, build your own load order. Yeah, I mean... Oh yeah, we should be harvesting some ingredients here too, because bards are
I don't care. Leave me alone.
a bit skilled, at
I don't
least
have
in
time for
alchemy.
this foolishness. Now come along quietly, and we won't have to get rough. Brother, I think she's telling the truth.
I'm not going anywhere. Now back off before I do something
It's
drastic.
quite the congregation.
She doesn't have the scar. What? Oh, you're right. We've made a mistake. Now move along before that mouth of yours gets you into trouble.
Next time you're looking to
Can't help
pester
but
someone,
wonder what
make sure it's
Lucian's
the
been
right
up to, that
person.
he's running funny. Him and Belrand, man, they're acting weird. They're not making eye contact. They don't want to, like, walk too close together. I don't even know where Belrand is now. Oh, there he is. Something is going on between these two. Don't try to deny it, Belrand. I feel like I need a nickname for Belrand. I think I'm going to call him Hell's Bells. Magus. Not funny, man. Not funny. Gonna delete Merrick's profile and play nothing but vanilla Skyrim SE. You should play vanilla Ellie without any of the DLCs. If you're really trying to piss everybody off, that would be the way to do it. Personally building that profile for at least a year. Oh, nice, with the Simon Magus stuff. Interesting, interesting. Okay, we got another carriage stop here. The carriage stops are not going to help us unless we, you know, want to take a stop all the way to Morthal. Now, Fort Snowhawk over here, I just realized when I said taking the carriage to Morthal that it kind of got my tactic juices flowing a little bit, because we're going to have to cross Fort Snowhawk here. I think what we're going to do is just give it a wide berth. Try to avoid whatever's there. If we can avoid the skeletons there, the necromancers themselves usually aren't super aggressive. So let's see how that works. If it doesn't work out, you know, worst comes to worst, Karin J is dead forever. I mean, that's it. That's all, right? That's not really much in the way of consequences. The endless eternity of the death sleep. Awesome idea. I'm going to do that today. Me and my big mouth. What did I do? I have LE, but I suspect I have all the DLCs. Haven't looked at it in years. I think I played it once. Yeah, I actually played for probably thousands of hours on LE. Many of those hours without any of the DLC, because I played it on PS3. And the DLC for PS3 was very, very delayed in release because they were busy trying to fix the memory leak issues on that platform. Once you got to a few dozen hours played, the quality would just or not the quality, the performance would completely tank. And Skyrim's kind of, I suspect they had a bit of a dynamic... Oh, geez. What is that? That looked like a vampire. Alright, not our problem. I suspect they had some kind of dynamic quality adjustment for if the game was performing poorly, because I started seeing like diminished textures and stuff like that. Alright, that dog's trying to assert its dominance on me. I'm not going to fall for it. Heard some stomach growling. I'm mildly hungry. Okay, okay. Let's go light with some seared slaughter fish. And that should hold us over for a little bit. We got to go easy on the food because we are broke and out of food, so... Gonna have to try to ration that out a little bit. I hear a wolf. There he is. Let's, take the opportunity to level up our illusion a little bit, huh?
Oh, no, you don't.
Whoa. You almost bopped us there. Okay. Potema the Wolf Queen getting some revenge on us there. Hello, Gale, by the way. I don't know if I said hi. I was a little distracted by the game when you showed up. Hope you're doing well. There are skeletons and dark mages over there. Let's... we'll try to give them a wide berth. You guys, especially you, Balrand, don't engage with them, please. We're on a top priority mission from the Bard's College. If we're ever to make it in the showbiz of Skyrim, we're going to need that education. We can't get stuck fighting necromancers on the way. Turned him into a pupsicle. Indeed, indeed. Makes you wonder where they put the stick. Well, it makes me wonder. Probably doesn't make a normal person wonder. You know what? I passed my turn. Okay. Double back. Dead Men's Respite is up this way. He got highly detailed directions from Viarmo. Now, sometimes there is a bear up here next to this mammoth carcass. At this low a level, it might be a wolf. Nope, I hear a bear. We do not want to take on a bear right now. I would like to be able to spot that bear just in case. Just so I can avoid him. Oh, there he is. I see him. He doesn't see me. You know, I'm half tempted to try out this, this trance spell. Rapturous Trance, although it does take some concentration. Dare I? I feel like I can get up on the terrain here and I'll be able to maintain the stream on him for a while. He's just a regular bear. I do have some backup here. Let's give it a shot. I'm tempting fate here, but you know what? That's what this is all about, right? Oh, hold on. Forgot my light armor. I feel like these guys are gonna... There we go. Wow, that took a long time, didn't it? Okay, good to know it actually works, though. Let me take another look and see what this actually entails. Enrapture them, calming them for 60 seconds, so we don't have a lot of time to get out of here. The amount of time required is equal to 25% of the target's level plus 5 seconds. Okay. So that felt like pretty close to 10 seconds there, so that bear is probably much higher level than what we think. Of course, in the heat of the moment, those seconds tend to tick by a lot slower than you would expect. Now, I do remember some lesser enemies over here somewhere. There is a wolf over there. Looks like he's fighting mud crabs. We'll let them go at it. We can take a cue from the deer here, the prey wildlife, to help us decide whether or not the path ahead is safe. Predators tend to go after them before they go after us. And if we take it slow... Oh, nope. The skeever did not care about the deer at all. Is it just the one skeever? Skeevers usually aren't singled out like that. There's usually more than one. Okay, I don't see any. Alright. You know what? Maybe keep the sword out just in case. These Permadeath series are starting to make me paranoid when I play Skyrim.
Look at these stones. The ancestors knew how to build, no doubt.
Where's Lucian? Is he studying that skeever carcass? Ooh, Tawdrays, look at that. That's kind of pretty, isn't it? Look at that vista. Kodak moment. Yeah, there it is. Putting that on the Discord for sure. A little paranoia is healthy? Yeah. The wind blew into the stream. Hello, wind. Welcome aboard. Good to see ya. Shh, it's a bear. I'd rather not tangle with her right now. Noms on lunch. Okay, I'm trying not to be too sneaky with Car and J here because bards are not a sneak class. You would think they would be, but they're not. If you look at the Oblivion class, sneak is not part of their repertoire.
Hope that when I die, I don't end up as a shambling corpse.
Okay, now I'm remembering something happening when I take this claw. Let's just do a... Yep, okay. I see Draugr with pants, which means they're going to wake up. Alright, may as well get some preemptive strikes on these guys, yeah? You guys ready? Lucian? Where are you? Oh, come on, you wuss. Get in here. We made the Wolf Queen our bitch. This isn't going to be anything.
Is someone there? Over here!
There we go. 4 whacks with the blade, and they're not even waking up. Alright.
Who's that? Why don't you stay dead?
Exactly. Bellrand, aka Hell's Bells. Dropping the knowledge, dropping the wisdom.
Another day.
And the smack talk. Alright.
That was necessary.
That one-handed skill is coming along nicely. Okay. I think the area is clear. Let's go ahead and loot this stuff up, and then we'll grab that claw and move on. Anybody here want a bow? I mean, it's not the greatest bow, but... we'll take the bone meal for some concoctions later on. Yeah, but I am playing a sneak class on my other, for fun profile. Not that this isn't fun, but I do not tend to play Permadeath when nobody's watching. because what would be the point in showing off to nobody, right? So if I drop into sneak every now and then, it's just habit from the dozens of hours I'm playing on my Shadow Mage. Which has been a lot of fun, by the way.
We should move in here. Said no one ever.
I was gonna say, if you say anything like that again, I will slap you, but I do appreciate the sarcasm. Oh, look at Belren there. Are you mocking Svafnir? The legendary ghostly bard of yore? That is one dominant move. Remind me never to mess with Belrand. Oh, he went this way. Watch out for the trap, guys. Yeah, this place is also full of traps that can probably kill us outright at this level. So we have to be very careful. Seeing as how my last character died because of a skeever that I blew up with my own spell, things do not bode well as far as me avoiding traps, I think. Yeah, there's a sandbox trigger right there, and so characters with a general sandboxing script, they'll hit that and play the loot just like Svafnir. I'm sure they could have done it with just a scripted animation just for him, but I don't know.
Lords played games.
Implementation details.
Sacrifices to their draconic must.
Lucian using the big words again. We really need to work on our speech training. Oh, there's a spider. I really don't want to get poisoned by them because I don't have the... I don't have the health pool to survive it, really. But I would like to get some of this venom, although that could be a risky endeavor too. How am I doing? Not close to a level up, so that's not going to save us. Let's get it on the way out, if we make it that far. I really would like the frostbite venom, but like I said, with this low amount of health, one missed venom extraction could mean our death. So I'm out of lockpicks. I have no lockpicks. Well, if one of you guys want it, you're welcome to have it. I don't think I have bashing enabled. And I don't think my one-handed skill can support that anyway. It would have to be 25 to hit that. And I'm only at 16. So yeah, that's impossible. And I don't think my illusion spells are going to pop it, so... I am running the lock overhaul, which allows bashing and also allows skill level barriers to each lock. So in order for me to unlock an apprentice level lock, I need to have at least 25 lockpicking skills. Okay. I do remember a big nasty trap right there where that guy is standing, so maybe we can get them to trigger that. Oh, I think he missed it. See if we can kite some of these guys in. Get in there, Belren. You gonna get in there?
What's that?
Zap him. You got the spell ready. Go do it. Alright, let's try to move in. Ow, he still got us. Damn it. Oh, there's another. Damn it. He's a restless one. Oh my god, this is bad. Run away, run away. Oh. Do I have my health potions ready to go? Okay, I do have a plentiful one. Oh, sorry. I whacked you, Belrand. My bad, my bad. Did we get the archer over here?
This stonework is fascinating. fascinating.
Alright, eyes on the prize there, Lucian. Don't get distracted. Okay, alright. Still alive, still alive. Staying alive. Oh man, I hope I don't get copyright struck for that now. Although it wasn't a very faithful rendition, I don't think there are any algorithms that are going to catch that. Fingers crossed. Iron armor with pauldrons. That would give a little extra protection from the one that Lucian has, but technically I don't think the armor rating is any better on the ones with the pauldrons, so I think the ones without the pauldrons fit him aesthetically a little better anyway. Alright. Avoid that. And I'm pretty sure Lucian has the Lightfoot perk. I hope he does, because I don't need him triggering... Ooh, speech increase. Yes, please. Don't need him triggering traps, and it looks like he indeed does have that perk. Good, good. This is the first time I've used Lucian, so I really don't know. Okay, I feel like I need to go this way, and there might be... Ah, here we go. Moving on, moving on. Still alive. When you cover a song, they cannot copyright you as far as I know. Okay. Well, they can file a copyright strike, and in my experience, they have all the power. There's very little you can do without heavy arbitration to dispute a copyright claim that that they decide that they're entitled to. And they can decide they're entitled to it for little to no reason. Emphasis on the no reason. The Skyrim theme song was copyright struck from one of my other videos, which is why I have music completely disabled now. I did file a dispute against their claim. They denied the dispute. Oh, jeez. What am I paying you for, Belrand? I gotta keep a strong eye. Okay. So that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Oof. Alright.
As fascinating as the ancient Nords are to study,
About 10%
wouldn't have wanted to be there at the time.
of my
That's
health
the end
for that
of
poisoning.
that.
Not bad, not bad. Okay. Let me just make double sure that I am on legendary difficulty because I don't want false advertisement. Yeah, they denied my dispute claim. And I have very little recourse after they've denied it. It was in-game music. It was completely vanilla music.
Sorry, dust.
Some production company went and filed a claim against it. Unless you can point to the place where the person said it's free to use. Yeah, and I did. I
We're
filed
bound to find
the
some gold
dispute.
in
I
these
gave...
ruins. But out of respect, let's leave a few coins for the dead.
I gave the link to the Bethesda site where they said that we're free to use game assets in streaming, and they encouraged us to do so, and it didn't matter. Didn't matter. They didn't care. So now I just got to completely remove that audio from that stream archive. I think is my only option. Funny enough, my Skyrim theme mashup I'm using now can not be CC'd. All 7 episodes I've put up on YouTube are all perfect. Okay. Maybe I just got unlucky. And I'm dealing with a hostile production company somewhere. Quote, production company. Okay, I hear more Draugr. I can't count on these guys to take point at all, so I'm going to have to be on my game here. Okay, there's an archer up there. He's trying to snipe us. Finally, they aggro on somebody other than me. That damn frozen corpse. I'm stuck. God damn it. Alright. Let me do this. Let's loot this guy first, and then we'll disable him. Get him out of the world. No, that didn't work. Okay, well, the model is still there. But the collision box is not. Alright, Car and J getting handy with the blade there. I want to get up there and take care of that archer, though. That's my main priority. Ooh, I got... Ooh, no, this is bad. Okay. I forgot about those traps. I knew that was going to happen.
I love a challenge.
Okay, let's get back up there. I forgot about that trap. Oh my god, this is bad. This is bad. We almost saw the end of Car and J there. Okay, he's down for the count there. Nope, he's not. He's playing possum. Guys, you can help me out here? He is waiting. Look at that bastard.
Did you hear something?
Seriously, Belrin? I think he might be blind. Okay. That Draugr's done. Oh. Okay. This is really stressful on a permadeath, I gotta tell ya. Can I get back over there without having to go all the way back around? I highly doubt it. Oh, there we go. Alright. Somebody's getting sliced over there. Alright, I think I can dodge roll through this. Whew. Okay. Time to catch my breath, reapply my deodorant. Maybe stretch a little bit. Woo, boy. Yeah, they do have the right to regulate their music, and people who own the copyright to the music do deserve to get paid for it, for sure. But in my case, Bethesda has given express permission to anybody who wants to stream their game to use their music, because ultimately that amounts to free advertising for them, for their games. In this case, it was a third-party production company who does not hold the rights to this music, claiming that they own it, and if they deny my dispute, there's really nothing I can do about it. And yeah, Magus, I don't really care that much about it, but I just want to keep my channel clear in case I do want to monetize it at any point. I don't want that being the hang-up, you know? So yeah, this is definitely one of those scam companies that are trying to use the copyright system as a way to coerce me into giving up any monetization rights to the video. And I really don't want to do that. More so than me not getting paid for the video, I don't want them to be able to strong-arm their way into monetizing something that isn't theirs, I guess is the more... That's a restless Draugar. Okay, I have this bad habit of mashing... Why is his familiar coming at us? Okay, we're good. So, yeah, I guess it's more of a matter of principle and just trying to keep my options open in the future. That is a restless. Lucian, don't know where you're at. He's still having trouble with those traps over there. There is a trap on the ground right there that I am trying to be careful not to trigger. The familiar probably will trigger it, so let's try to be careful there. What kind of Draugr is this?
Is someone there?
Just a regular one.
That's how a true Nord fights.
You calling me a true Nord? I don't know whether to be offended or consider it a compliment. I'll consider it a compliment. Okay. Wow, they are really coveting that stamina potion there, aren't they? Alright, do we have... We have extreme healing here. Make sure we have that hotkeyed. Excuse me, friend. Feel like Lucian's really missing out on this fortune and glory thing.
These old ruins. My father always told me to stay away from them. Good advice, I'd say.
Yeah, except, you know, we're not going to make a name for ourselves, and we're not going to have stories to tell unless we take a few risks, you know, Belrand? Besides, that's why I'm paying you to watch my back. Okay, here we go. Oh, shit.
Come on!
We gotta find... This might be the end of us here. Let's see. There's gotta be... Ouch. Okay. Who is zapping us? Whew. Okay. Restless ones. Oh my god, this is real bad. Okay. This is real bad. We need stamina. In the worst way here. We're slowed from the frost.
Not like this.
Alright. Hopefully 500 gold is enough for Belrand to die in our name. I hope so. Oh, he's still okay. I hear him screaming. Let's see. Let's make sure... Potion of health. Minor healing. Okay, we have a couple more minor healing potions that we can use. Okay, we gotta find Lucian. Probably Sovngarde at this point, I'm guessing. Victory or Sovngarde. Alright, I'm sweating. My hands are real sweaty. Where is Lucian? Did he get stuck over here somewhere? Lucian, we could really use your help over here, bud. Last I saw him, he was trying unsuccessfully... Wow, you made it out! Sorry, I was trying to go get backup. Please don't hold it against us. Last I saw, Lucian was trying to get through the trap bridge here, and was failing sort of miserably. And I don't know where he ended up after that. Hopefully he is okay. Ban an F5 save. The F5 is not as important of a tool on a permadeath, I would say. Okay, I still hear... Okay, there's one Draugr down. There's two Draugrs down. There's another Draugr in here. I can hear him. I can hear him. Man, you guys have no idea how much I'm sweating right now. I really thought I was dead. Really wish I had Lucian here with me right about now. Okay, so at this point I can backtrack through the entire place looking for Lucian and see if I can get him to... Oh, there's the other Draugr! Jeez.
What was that? That went pretty well, all things considered.
Did get a slice in there. My block canceling didn't. Oh, great. And I triggered a trap there, didn't I? Poison darts. Okay. Argonian reflexes for the win there. Wasn't really anything even good in that chest. So at this point I can backtrack through this whole thing looking for Lucian, or I can journey further into the belly of the beast. I think if cooler heads are prevailing, we're going to go the patience route. No way I can get in there. I would like to have the party at full strength here. So let's go back through this little fun house here, see if we can find Lucian and get him back on our... back into our posse here. Can't you summon him? I don't know. Maybe. Command followers, maybe? He is not managed under NFF, though, which is the thing. I saw something pop through the terrain there for a second. Was that Lucian or was that Belrand? Let's see, is there an MCM option menu for Lucian? Ah, there we go. I don't see any way to summon him. He might, Gale, but I don't know if I've gotten that far with him. Let's see. I don't remember him giving me anything. Yeah, I don't seem to have any kind of Dwemer thing. Yeah, the cube, he hasn't given me a cube yet. I would like to just reload the cell, though, so I want to go all the way to the beginning. Maybe just reloading a new cell and coming back in here will get them to follow. Oh, there's Lucian. Okay. Hey, man.
Something on your mind?
Yeah, what are you doing?
All right, but please don't be long. This place is scary.
Follow me.
Lead the way. Certainly.
Oh, you thought you just saw the Dwemer cube? I'll take a look at it again.
But of course. Right you are. What a coincidence. I need to trade some things with you too.
Maybe he's got it in his inventory? Nah. You thought you saw it, huh? Potion, 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 claw. Sorry, I'm just taking a second here to see if... Yeah, I don't think I have any kind of Dwemer cube. He'll give it to you if you keep talking to him a lot. Okay.
I'll be right
I
back.
haven't broached the Dragonborn subject with him yet because, you know, we really... Roleplay-wise, we haven't encountered anything Dragonborn. I was looking for some kind of options of, like, how far away he should follow. Okay, he seems to be following now. Belrand is the strongest of us, though, so I need to make sure that he's with us as well. Belrand is managed under NFF, though, too, so I can summon him whenever I need to. Just hopefully he doesn't get summoned into the terrain, you know? Okay, we're getting closer. Okay, sorry about the lull in the action there, but, you know, with a permadeath here, it's best to have your I's dotted and your T's crossed. Or your T's crossed and your I's dotted. Or your T's dotted and your I's crossed, which is the situation I'm in right now. Okay. Wow, nice jump, Belrand. He's feeling spry. The old Nord. Wish my knees were holding up as well as his, I can tell you that. I don't have to do the quest line. Yeah, it was just a dialogue. I was trying to do some role play with this character.
Some of my own ancestors might be
May just be, you know, a random subject we can talk about at some point. Maybe I'll do that once we're clear. Okay, we found King Olaf's verse of the Edda. It seems to be heavily redacted. I don't know who was able to get to it, but Svaknir obviously protected it with his life. That is one badass bard right there. Okay. So now we should be able to unlock that ghostly door up here. I suppose I didn't need... I remember there being like more of a dungeon underneath there. I suppose we didn't need to go gather the troops just to go find the entry to the Edda. But this is where we definitely need it. This is going to be a hairy encounter here, I think.
If we die here, do you think we stay dead?
That is a good question.
Not to think about it.
Of course, all these Draugr seem to be humanoid, so it would seem that Argonians might be immune, but then again, there are also probably little to no Argonians over the eons here, delving into ancient Nordic ruins, so who knows? I think the jury's still out. We have Wolf, Eagle, Wolf. Wolf? Eagle and Wolf. Giggle Snort. Svaknir does help too, that's a good point, Magus. Prefer to drink my tea whilst crossing my eyes. Well played, friend. Well played. Alright, here we go. Do a quick save here just in case something bugs out. Whew, I'm a little nervous, guys. I gotta tell ya. Oh well, if things go horribly wrong, I can show off my Shadow Mage a little bit. Alright, let's just make sure... Mirror Entity. Target Humanoid. I don't know if that counts undead, but I'm going to assume that it doesn't. Poisons that won't work against the undead. Fortify Conjuration, which does me no good. Potion of Health. Make sure we know that that's around. It's about the only thing that's going to help us. Alright, here we go.
Got the feeling there's trouble ahead.
Seriously. You know what? I'm going to start preemptively taking out these Draugr here. Trying to stay aware of my surroundings here. Keep them in stun lock. Okay, we got to level up. That's going to help. How about stamina? Do we have anything for stamina? We do not. We're going to have to keep a very close eye on that stamina. Okay. Do we have any food, maybe, that will help? Don't want something that's going to make us regenerate stamina slower. Hey, Scotty. You might witness a permadeath right now. No, we got Lucian stuck over there. The stamina is going to be the death of us here. We don't have any stamina potions.
Quite the team, eh?
Lucian? Ah, Lucian's stuck. That's bad. Are there any more sleeping Draugr that we can get the drop on? Just upstairs.
Arise, Olaf. My vengeance is at hand.
We still do have the level up that we can count on.
What was that?
Okay. Let's try to keep this guy in stun lock. Okay. Woo. Ah! Alright, that looks like a non-restless Draugr.
That's the end of that. Over here.
Really wish we had Lucian here. Okay, now that Ice Breath could be an immediate end to us, so let's get what we can get in before he is... Oh my god. We are not even phasing him. There goes the Ice Breath. Gotta stay out of the path of that, too. Keep an eye on our stamina. Bashing takes a lot of stamina. So try to be limited with that. Alright, Svaknir has taken the brunt of it here, which is good. Swing and a miss on that one. Don't want to chip the blade, you know, on the stonework.
That's how a true Nord fights.
Oh, okay. Oh boy. Alright, I'm shaking a little bit. That got hairy. Like my butt. To quote Magus, smack me if I say that again. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, Strudel, we would have been dead a long time ago without... Ooh, Fire Blast. We are not a Destruction Mage, but that will fetch a pretty penny. Does anybody know, can I teach Lucian Forgotten Magic spells? I think they're heavily scripted, so I think they probably won't work as well as the vanilla ones. Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh.
Read these carvings. Who knows what secrets we done cover.
Okay, just do the loot thing here. I'm sorry if I'm quiet. My hands are shaking a lot. I thought for sure I was gonna die there. Karan J here. He's the underdog that just won't go down. The underdog quickly becoming the overdog. I don't know. Does that make sense? Let's see. Lucian, can you use these iron boots? Looks like you might be able to. Let's go ahead and grab those. Hide buck. You know what? I might actually switch to the bucklers. That makes a little more sense for this class. They're all light armor. They tend to be kind of fancy, and you know what? I like a buckler. For a more agile warrior, they're kind of cool. He is indeed resilient. And now I'm feeling like I got some low blood sugar going on after that adrenaline rush. Might have to go get a snack or something. Okay. Did I see a coin person here? I sure did. Alright, so now we just have to make it back to Solitude. And I'm sure this key that we picked up is going to work. Steel battle axe is too heavy for how much it's worth, but our encumbrance is good, so I'll take it anyway. What do we got in here? More iron boots that we don't need. Some novice mage robes of illusion, that would be helpful, but, you know, we kind of need the light armor. That is an awesome idea, the Wind. Dual wield bucklers and use them like symbols. Speed of lightning, roar of thunder, fighting all who rob or plunder. Underdog. In this case, he's an under-lizard, I suppose. And I don't want to call him the under-lizard because that sounds like a sex move. A real dirty one. Ooh, a dwarven sword. Yeah, gonna take that for sure. Man, that's schmancy. And a couple points better than what we have. Get that hotkeyed. Oh yeah, very nice.
Looks like we're in a Nordic ruin. Hope that the Draugr won't be chewing on our bones. Be-dum dum dum.
Alright, well done. Gotta give it up. Little bit of levity is good in this situation, I think. Alright, okay. Smoke if you got him. Or don't if you're trying to quit. Okay, how does that hide buckler stack up to what I got? It's way less armor than what I have, so I'm going to keep this for now. Stylistically, it makes sense, but, you know, 73 versus 79, though. Is that even a thing? It could save a death blow, I suppose. Oh, look at his tiny little shield. It's so cute. Car and Jay and his tiny little shield. I don't know. I think I gotta use it. I can't not. Not that I need any more challenge. I think I had that set to 2. I kind of feel like Car and Jay's about to play Frisbee with Belren's familiar there. That's what she said. Alright. Back to Solitude. Whew. Alright. Should be a nice, leisurely little stroll here. There is the bear that we got to worry about for sure. Let's see. I thought I saw a wolf over there somewhere. The bear was already heavily compromised. I hope he hasn't regenerated too much health. I do have the trance thing. Rapturous trance. Man, that's a very loquacious term for this spell here. And there is a deer just chilling over there where the bear should be, so we should be good up until that point. Oh, I hear him. Get ready to use this terrain to our advantage. I hear him, but I don't see him. And I don't smell him. Oh, there he is.
There's someone there?
Can't hide from me.
Oh, he got me. Oh, he got me good.
That's the end of that.
Oh boy, I couldn't enrapture him fast enough. Whew. Okay, that was almost bad. That was bad. That was almost catastrophic. Alright, what time do we have? Just afternoon. Okay, let's go ahead and get a breather here. Maybe grab some lunch. We are hungry, we are thirsty, and we are tired. Of course, of course. We are out of water as well. Let's go ahead and have the chicken breast. We're going to fill up our water skin and drink from the stream here. Whew, okay. And then I had that bad habit of going into crouch because I freak out and I hit the thumbstick, mash it into the controller, and that's how I get into crouch. Alright, now we have to be careful of the necromancers again over here. Give them a wide berth. We don't want to trigger the boners over there. Okay, they don't seem too interested in us. One epic achievement is enough for one day. We don't need to take on a necromancer lair. Lucian, you okay? Probably got caught up studying some architecture or something. He'll catch up, I'm sure. I don't think we have too much more to worry about on the road, except for maybe a random encounter with a thief or something like that. We got some God Ray funkiness going on there. Oh, we got some merry revelers. I could do some merry reveling.
Hail, friend.
Hi there.
It's good to see another merry soul enjoying this fine day.
Indeed,
Ah, but you look tired.
I am.
Share a bottle of Hunting Brew mead with me.
I would love to share a drink with you.
Ah, nothing like fine spirits to help raise your spirits. Cheers, my friend. May your adventures find you fame and fortune.
Hey, you guys want to hear about how I just vanquished old Olaf One-Eye? It was an epic battle. I almost died like 6 times. But I also saved the life of my friends like 6 times too. I pretty much did all the work. They didn't really do much of anything. I'm kind of a hero, you know. I killed the Wolf Queen, who was about to be resurrected by a bunch of necromancers. Did you hear about that one? I wrote a song about it. I can't perform it right now because my fingers are tired from fighting. But, yeah, kind of a big deal. You guys aren't impressed? I killed a ghost queen and a ghost king, and they were both evil and powerful. Ah! They don't believe me because I'm Argonian. Nord racists. Scotty, you say braggart, I say bard. Tomato, tomato. Wow, it's getting foggy over here, huh? Wandering Magician. Can you do a trick for us?
Quick.
I just want to see a trick. Nothing? Alright. You can have up to 4 cups of coffee per day. Strong cups of coffee, too. I think the average human can stand up to, 400 or 500 milligrams of caffeine per day at the very most. But everybody's mileage varies. I, for one, am quite sensitive to caffeine, so I try to stay around 200 or 300 at most, and even then I start to get jittery. A really strong cup of coffee will have about 100 milligrams of caffeine. If you're doing it right. Can of soda has about 60 to 70. 4 pots of coffee? Good deal. Whew, okay, so we're gonna head back. Yeah, Lucian is having trouble keeping up. I don't know what's up with that. It might just be Lucian-specific scripting. There's nothing too funky with the nav meshes that we're doing here. I'm not running any Great Cities overhauls, which kind of messed up nav meshes in my last load order. Whatever, it hasn't been a huge issue. When I say cups, I mean small, regular cup of coffee, not the big ones. Yeah, that's probably closer to 60 or 70 milligrams then. Still wise to stay at or around 4 cups of even those small ones, though, I would say. At least according to my research on the matter. Seems to line up with what Magus is saying. I also tend to have insomnia if I drink any significant amount of caffeine after about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah, Wind, it's all a balancing act, really. To me, drinking a smaller amount of caffeine actually kind of makes me sleepier. Somehow. I don't know how that works. I kind of need that big boost, and then that keeps me going for several hours. Small amount of caffeine for me kind of has the opposite effect. Strangely enough. So I tend to have a big boost early in the morning and then early in the afternoon. Then I hit my quota, and then I try to stay off the caffeine after that for the rest of the day. And then I won't have as many problems sleeping after that.
The finest fish
I've got a little
caught daily.
interested traveler.
Okay, let's see. About middle of the afternoon here. Let's head back to Viarmo. Actually, let's go ahead and switch out into our nice gear here. Oh, nope. There we go. Our city slicking clothes, and of course, it's dumping on us now.
Wanna play tag?
Not right now, kid. I got serious business to attend to. There's Garrod. Lucian's taking a load off.
How
Good
are your
call,
students
good call.
coming along?
Oh,
Some of
I
them
hear
have a
Viarmo's
long way to
voice.
go,
There he is.
but they're mostly passable.
A good story
Don't
is
let them
9
hear I
parts
said
truth
that, though.
and 1 part
Of course
fiction.
not. Complacency
Seems
is the
like
bane
most
of
of
art.
these are 9 parts
They're in
fiction.
good hands with you, Ingrid.
Is he reading like 6
Yes,
books at a
You will
time
see there
there?
are ways to stay true to the essence,
Let's see those fingers.
even while making parts up.
I only count 5. You are a liar. We're just a really good storyteller. Alright.
Ah, you've returned. How goes the task I gave you?
No, right now the cloak doesn't really fit too well with any of my clothing sets, Haster. It kind of clips pretty heavily. If I don't have a big shield covering it up, it kind of looks funky.
Early rendition tomorrow.
If I get a more slim-fitting outfit here, I'll probably go to a cloak.
To be performed with drums.
I found King Olaf's
I have
verse.
to admit, I didn't think it would actually be there.
judge of that.
Now,
Now, back to your
let's take a look.
You mean you
at
sent me on a
this.
wild goose chase?
Oh no! This
So
won't do
dramatic.
at all.
Bards, am I right?
You've been working
The
on your
copy
poem
is
on the classical heroes
incomplete.
of Skyrim,
It's
yes?
aged to the
Yes,
point
sir,
that
Professor.
parts are unreadable,
It's a
and the
war
parts
epic
that
of
are
Lord
readable.
Dracula's last stand.
Well,
I'm sure it will be
Bardic
fine.
verse has
Just
come
don't
a
be
long
late.
way since ancient times.
Okay, what does that mean?
It means I can't read it to the court. Without the verse, I won't be able to convince Elisif of the importance of the burning of King Olaf festival. If she isn't convinced of the festival's importance, then she won't reverse her decision to stop the effigy burning. It means that the burning of King Olaf, which the Bards College has held for time immemorial, won't be happening.
Alright, so what's the point of having these silver tongues if we can't convince rich people to do what we want? Why not just make up the missing parts of the verse?
Make it up? That doesn't seem appropriate.
Who said anything
I
about
suppose
appropriate?
I could copy his style based on what you brought me, but I have no idea what happened in between these verses.
Alright, we're storytellers, we can do this. Alright, what's the first verse?
Oh, Olaf, our subjugator, the one-eyed betrayer.
Yeah, photobomb by the
death-dealing
Six Fingers.
demon and dragon-killing king, your legend is lies.
I like to
lurid
imagine she's holding
and
up the
false.
peace sign trying to give
Your
Car and J
capture of
bunny
Numenx,
ears in the
a con
photobomb,
for the
but she's
ages.
holding up 3 fingers
King
instead
Olaf was
because she has an
Olaf
extra one.
One-Eye. He famously captured the dragon Numenx and
She's
took
dropping
him to
the eaves.
dragon's reach. What do we say really happened?
Also looks like she needs to shave a little bit. The Bard's College has a bearded lady? Oh no, it's just the shadows.
Pardon me, but I trust you've been working
Okay,
on your
hear me out on this. This is going to sound out there.
Skyrim, yes?
But what if Olaf was Numenex? A shape-shifting dragon in human form. Come on, this is gold. It's gold, Jerry, gold.
I find that highly unlikely.
Yeah?
But the court will love it. I'm writing it in.
Alright, what's next?
Olaf grabbed power by promise and threat. From Falkreath to Winterhold, they fell to their knees. But Solitude stood strong, Skyrim's truest protectors. Olaf's vengeance was instant, inspired, and wicked. Strange. According to history, Solitude attacked Winterhold, but this seemed to be saying Olaf reacted. What do we say happened?
All right, hear me out. We've already put in that Olaf was a dragon in human form. What if? Keep with me here.
No, that's pushing it too far. It's very exciting, but highly unlikely. I can't possibly write that in.
Oh, come on. You're willing to say that he is dragon in human form, and you can't say that he sacked Solitude in dragon form?
No, that's pushing it too far. It's very exciting, but highly unlikely. I can't possibly write that in.
Well, Viarmo, my own historian Haster says that it's not as far-fetched as maybe it sounds. It holds some water. All right. So what if instead Olaf ordered disguised troops to attack Solitude?
And they got the orders backwards. Yes, I'm writing that in. It should be good for a laugh from the court.
Yeah, I don't get it, but yeah, it's kind of funny. Is there anything else?
It has a few final lines, but that's all we needed to add. I need to head to court immediately and present this. You should come.
I like to think of philosophy as a way of
All right, let's go do it.
conclusively resolving the big questions in life. Or is it? Discuss.
I would, but kind of busy right now, Lucian.
What year did the
We have to go
Algarian
address the
invade
court.
The Empire?
I don't know a Witcher series either, but in the Netflix show, at least,
How are your students coming along?
Possibly.
they were able to shapeshift as well.
My star pupil. None of the others can hold a candle to her, especially on that wretched hill.
Try not to play favorites, Lady Atea. It does a disservice to the whole class.
Yes, Headmaster.
Man, getting my good clothes all wet.
I'm hungry. Can we get some food instead? I'm not playing with you, Hyde. You play me.
In the Witcher books as well. Okay. Yeah, I know that the series was based more on the books than on the game. Haven't played the game. I think it's next on my backlog list. I'm playing Prey right now, and I am very keen on finishing that game and doing some new game pluses and really exploring the systems, the gameplay systems of that game. But once I'm done with that, I think I want to move on to The Witcher 3. It's been long enough. And that should give, or keep my brain occupied long enough for CDPR to fix Cyberpunk 2077 before I go back to that one again. Oh, it's always raining there for you too? Yeah, on my other profile,
Reporting for duty.
it's constantly raining as well. Alright, Viarmo. I guess, okay, you gotta warm up the pipes before we go try to convince Elisif of
I do hope
this
the
festival.
court likes the verse. I think we've done an excellent job of recreating it.
I think so too, but I wish you would have gone with my dragon theme there. So what do you think? We ready to go?
I think my voice is ready. I hope we've done this well.
You just said you think we did. Okay. I hope this goes well, but I think it might be more entertaining if it doesn't. You know what I mean? Wow, everybody wants to take this flight? There's a completely good flight of stairs right over here. These people.
Ah, Viarmo.
I assume you are here to petition for the reinstatement of the burning of King Olaf festival.
I am, Jarl. I wish to present King Olaf's verse from the Poetic Edda, recovered this very day from the Bard's tomb.
You mentioned something that would convince us the festival should take place, but I didn't expect King Olaf's lost verse. Please proceed.
O Olaf, our subjugator, the one-eyed betrayer, death-dealing demon and dragon-killing king, your legend is lies, lurid, and false. Your cunning capture of Numenex, a con for the ages. No shouting match between dragon and man, and no fire or fury did this battle entail. Olaf was Numenex in human form. On moonless nights, he would spread wings and sail. Olaf grabbed power by promise and threat. From Falkreath to Winterhold, they fell to their knees. But solitude stood strong, Skyrim's truest protectors. Olaf's vengeance was instant, inspired, and wicked. Olaf gave orders, Winterhold disguises, an attack on Solitude, total destruction to follow. His men dressed up and then went out to fight, but they reversed Olaf's orders, much to Winterhold's sorrow. So ends
They really should have gone with the dragon
Olaf,
story.
the liar, a thief, and a scoundrel. We of Solitude commit to the fire. In Solitude, bards train for their service. They also gather each year and burn a king who deserves it.
You have proven your point, Viarmo. The festival is truly a celebration of solitude and a condemnation of false kings.
I thank
A condom
you.
of false
College
kings.
thanks you, Jarl.
Furthermore, I believe that such a fine poem deserves some payment of patronage. The college will be generously rewarded.
Oh, thank you yet again. I will make sure our applicant, who was instrumental in recovering the poem, will be well rewarded.
That's me, back here.
Unbelievable! You have done us a great service here. I can't begin to thank you enough.
So am I a bard yet?
Soon.
Steward Falk, I have a
These
task
things
for
must
you.
be done
I want to
properly.
begin
You will be
stockpiling food
inducted
and water
as
in
part of the
event
festival
commander
itself.
and I would like you to
I
oversee
need you
this
to go
work.
speak
Government
to your
dollars well
lord,
spent indeed.
preparing the effigy of King Olaf. Tell him to finish the preparations. The festival is back on!
Especially in the throes of a civil war.
He's ordered all surplus food to be given over for the war effort.
General Tullius does
Watch
not
your
run
feet.
this city
We just
saying
clean
error.
there.
Or have you forgotten
Right
the
there
oaths of
specifically?
fealty?
My apologies, Jarl Ellison.
These are my nice shoes.
Only of
They're
the
clean all the
importance of
time.
war effort.
There's
All
no
right.
need for an apology, and you're right about the war. Perhaps
Flashing Falk? She's doing a lot more than flashing him.
yes, I know I have a lot to work on.
Yes, well, see that you keep at it. That is all.
Pantia out there. Dropping knowledge. She didn't say anything about watching your tail, though. True, true. Alright. We need to find this
Good story is 9
Yorn.
parts truth and 1 part fiction.
You keep
Seems
saying
like
that.
Most of these are 9 parts fiction.
Can we really just make things up? It doesn't seem right.
Read carefully. You will see there are ways to stay true to the essence, Ildi, even while making parts up.
It's pretty much just making shit up all the time. I mean, that's my experience. Okay, Yorn, where you at?
How are your students
Downstairs.
coming along?
Okay.
Bunch of distractions, if you ask me. They just interrupt the rest of my work.
I'm sorry to break
So
it to you,
now,
Hero,
I'm
but
thinking,
students are an unfortunate necessity
if we can
of
wait
college.
long enough, we'll have our perform power back for the burning of King Olaf.
Yes, Headmaster.
So we're going to have to work on a new song. And I think I got one in mind. I don't want to spoil the surprise just yet.
Ah, the bard-to-be. Did Viarmo send you?
Yep, good news. The festival is back on.
I'll tell everyone we're ready. But we'll start the festival at dusk.
The bards should have their own attire. I'm surprised that's not already a
We'll get
mod.
the festival started when you do.
Like the faction gear overhaul mods. Alright, so after dusk. Alright, so we already spent our performance power at the very beginning of this episode. Playing a new ditty on our lute for the denizens of the Winking Skeever. And that ditty was called I Made the Wolf Queen My Bitch.
Ildi, what
Telling
year
the
did
story of
Elven
how
begin
we
in
stomped
Invasian
through
Empire?
Wolf Skull
Late
Cave
171.
and,
Good Ildi,
quote,
soak in the lore.
made the Wolf Queen our
Bjorn,
bitch.
What happened during the Red Year?
Morrowind suffered a massive...
So I think we need to follow up that
Ardenfell's
performance
Red
with
Mountain
another one at the
Gods.
Burning of King Olaf Festival.
Remember, being a bard.
And I
isn't
got
just
one in
about the
mind.
music.
I got one in mind. I think it's going to have to be about laying the smackdown on King Olaf. But I have to come up with a creative title for it. Excuse me. Alright, so we got some time to burn. Let's go ahead and spend it at the Bard's College, or not the Bard's College, the Winking Skeever. We do have some pocket money now, not a whole lot. Oh, we do have some loot to sell, too. Alright, let's make the rounds, sell off our stuff. We'll hang out at the Winking Skeever, get a celebratory drink, and maybe a nice heavy meal, and then we'll head out to perform at the festival. Can somebody do me a favor and post those bard outfits in one of the discords? I would like to add a few to my game. I do have Divine Elegance installed, which does have some good pieces for a bard, but
What can I help you with?
I would like something with some light armor that still looks like fancy clothing. I would very much appreciate it.
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Iron boots go to Lucian. We don't have any archers. We did manage to get some lockpicks too, though. Embalming pick. Why the hell do I have that? Grody. I think I need to reset up my equipment sets too. Okay.
Return anytime you need arms or armor. My forge never rests.
What a beautiful day.
Whatever you say, boss. What's next?
I've got weapons for given and armor for get.
Sorry, just trying to keep up with chat here. Wheel of Time books. Yeah, I just don't have the eyes for it after looking at computer code all day. Ew, that doesn't look great, does it? Yeah, maybe it's not bad. They just built a planter into the wall.
Come in and shut the door.
Did I tell Terry that,
Good to see you. Such a beautiful young thing.
Ah, thank you.
Oh, what delight. Take a look.
I did complete that. The Crimson Hide Cloak A little rough around the edges. I think I'm going to get rid of it.
Finally.
A coin or two for a veteran? It's not much to ask.
Okay, let's see. What else do we have? Alright, let's just go hang out. I think we've mostly taken care of our loot. I can do the rest of that off stream because I know it doesn't make compelling footage. Same with learning the alchemical reagents.
Warm beds.
Mixing up some potions. Let's get some food and some drink here. How about that?
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
We should just blow all our gold on the Argonian blood wine. Let's see, what do we got? We'll go for an apple pie, why not? Some cheese, and a sweet roll. And a nail.
Remember the Winking Skeever next time you're footsore.
Of course, I always remember the Winking Skeever. Lucky humans and their lips and vocal cords. Capable of singing and playing flutes. Stuck with my loot over here. Oh, she's looking at us like we owe her money. Alright, let's not make eye contact. There we go. Wow, we were really hungry. And do we have our perform power? Yes, we do. Alright, let's go do this. Time for some sweet, sweet
Fiata,
moments in the spotlight.
The same place I learned my
Oh man, what a beautiful night for a festival, huh? Jeez, it's raining like crazy. I mean, the raindrops roll right off my scales, but for these humans and their weird tufts of hair on top of their head, you'd imagine this would get annoying. God, I can barely see where I'm going. I think this qualifies as torrential. I hope none of the denizens of Solitude have satellite TV because they would not be getting any reception right now. I don't see any dishes though, so they're probably fine. They must all have cable. Alright. Where is this Yorn? Still downstairs. Hanging out in the basement where it's warm and dry. Little dank. But not as wet as it is upstairs. Alright, Yorn.
You there.
Ah, the bard to be. Did Viarmo send you?
He did indeed. Let's go do this festival thing, eh?
Great. Looks like you'll be one of us soon. We'll gather outside the college for the burning of King Olaf.
Shawnee's outfit from The Witcher 3. It's a female armors mod. That sounds like it would work. Probably not on a male Argonian, but
voice exercises today.
would work for a female
Yes,
bard at
madam.
least.
I know I have a lot to work on.
Yes, well, see that you keep at it. That is all.
I think there's a lot of dandelion outfits in Divine Elegance, but I think they're all clothing. I don't know if any of them are light armor. In any case, I can always set up the gear sets to wear the fancy stuff in a city and switch out to the more utilitarian light armor for like a dungeon delve or something like that.
Thanks for convincing Elisif to put this on again.
Get some spice.
Man, you guys are steadfast partiers, you knew that? Meat pies? Ooh, that sounds delicious. And a honey nut treat.
Sugary treats.
And a boiled cream treat. And a sweet roll. Take one of each. Ooh, how about some spiced wine, too? There we go.
Spiced wine for a wink.
We are gonna party good tonight. Weather be damned.
Sure, Sorex. Just like
Welcome, people of solitude. We of the Bards College are pleased to be here to celebrate the burning of King Olaf. The festival
Thanks,
would
Wind.
not have been possible without the dedication and hard work of our
A really soggy sweet roll for sure.
With the lighting of the effigy, he becomes a full...
Good call, Gale. I need to get these choked down right away. Let's see. Where's that meat pie? There it is. Well, we are well sated, but that never stopped me from eating dessert. There we go. Bit of a stomach ache now, but that's okay.
Please welcome our newest bard.
That's us. Welcome your bard. Yeah. Clap for me, everybody.
They like you.
Oh, they're gonna like me even better in a moment. So I'm a bard now?
Yes, congratulations. You are now a full-fledged member of the Bards College. Due to your adventurous nature, several of the college professors have some things...
Drink enough of that.
What's more, Elisif has...
It won't matter if the sweet rolls are soggy. Very true, very true.
And finally, there's the matter of the patronage that Elisif wanted me to give you.
Ooh, 500 gold. Yeah, buddy. Alright, guys. So, your new bard here has a new song. You may have all heard about my exploits in Wolf Skull Cave, and now I made the Wolf Queen my bitch. Well, you may not know it, but I just did quite the same thing to the rotting corpse that was newly undead, but still very powerful, of old King Olaf One-Eye. So, I wrote a song about it. I call this ditty, I Poked the One-Eye in His Brown Eye. Drink it up, peasants.
Yes, sir. I feel many of Solitude's families are having trouble getting by, and the wealthy do nothing to help them.
Your compassion is admirable. You see, we cannot help them all. The poor must learn from the example of the gods and raise themselves up.
I respectfully disagree, sir.
Hey, no talking. At least somebody appreciates it. The groupie over here with the red hair. It's always the redheads.
I shall not stop you, but
51 gold. Hey, it's getting better. It's getting better. I'm glad you all appreciated that. I just won the internet for the day? Yeah. All right. Yeah, so there are no words. It's pretty much just an instrumental rendition. It's kind of an abstract piece there. The lyrics come in the form of creative titles. I don't got anything to cook. I feel like that one's gonna become a classic though. Yeah, okay. So that was a successful dungeon delve and a successful little performance there as well. But I'm getting sick of the rain. You know, something that bothers me is even when you're part of the college, you still don't have a bed anywhere in the college. that's easily fixed through console commands. So I want to show that off a little bit here too. So I don't know if anybody runs like a college overhaul or anything. I haven't seen any on the Nexus, but yeah, even once you become a full-fledged member of the Bard's College, you still can't sleep in any of the beds. There's, I think, 5 beds and way too many people, so... There's the cook's bed over here, which obviously belongs to the cook. Right off the kitchen. And then there's a bunch of beds over here around the corner. That's the second one, the third one, the fourth one, and the fifth one. And they're all owned. You can't sleep in any of them. But... oh, you use a mod that adds a player bedroom to the Bard's College. Excellent. I don't play a whole lot of bards, which you wouldn't believe it by the titles that I name my my loot pieces after. You would think I've been doing this for a long time, but I haven't. But if you go into the console and just select a bed here, and then just say set ownership, all one word, you now have a bed that you can sleep in. How about that? Very similar to the Thieves Guild. So let's go ahead and sleep. We can sleep away this bad weather. We're going to go ahead and get a lot of sleep because, you know, we had a big day. And then we're going to see what other kind of trouble we can get into. I don't really have a game plan after this. But we do have some other adventures that we need to go do in order to fuel our loot performances. There's my bed. Enjoy. All right, I will check that out.
Students coming along?
Thank you for the link.
Long way to go, but they're mostly passable. Don't let them hear I said that, though.
Of course not. Complacency is the bane of art. They're in good hands with you, Inga.
Yes, Headmaster.
Privy to a conversation saying that the students are actually pretty good at what they're doing. Ooh, apples. Definitely take some of that for breakfast. Still hear thunder out there. Is the rain still going? Ugh, it is. Gross.
Candy, get your King Olaf's festival candy.
Wow, they are still partying. It's almost 8 o'clock in the morning.
Get some spice wine. A festival
You know,
favorite.
if nobody else is going to eat these sweet rolls, though. Oh, it looks like the rain is finally letting up. Yeah, you know, soggy pies. Go ahead and take a few of these. And some more spiced wine, too. Alright. What other kind of quests do we have here? Hunterborn. Not really into. Royal Treasury. Ooh, yeah. Okay, we can go try to figure out what's going on there. We have to address the sixth sense that Karin J seems to have about these epic caches of treasure. This one, I think, is either in the East Empire Company's warehouse or it's in the sewers somewhere. So maybe we'll go check that out. We do have some random miscellaneous stuff that we can do too. We could do the Sheogorath stuff, which might be a fun little aside there. Peakshade Tower, that's all the way back in Falkreath, I think. Banner Mist Tower, a whole bunch of stuff down in Falkreath. That place was kind of a bummer, though. Although it could use some cheer back down there. And now that we know how to play our loot, we might be able to go do that. Visit the College of Winterhold. This would help with our illusion stuff, that's for sure. Face Sculptor in Riften. Visit the Shrine of Azura. That would make for a good story, but that quest is really, really hard. At least the end of it. Don't think we're going to be able to make it through that. Let's see. Dark Brotherhood with Quentin Tarantino here. And Runil's Journal inside of Bloated Man's Grotto. That one we might be able to do, but I think that there are Spriggans there and we are still very low level. So that might not be great. Okay, we may as well check the missives board too, see what we got. But I really want to see what's going on with
Try one for free, come back for more.
this enchanted cache. Let's see, where is it pointing us at? Ooh, this might actually be on a ship somewhere too. Well, let's go down to the docks and see
Don't get too far ahead.
see exactly where that is. I like it because it's still fairly simple and not too lavish, since we're still just another member of the Bard's College and not the head of a faction or anything. Good point, good point. Now that would make a good Bard story. The chest held some loot and a loot. He took the loot and left the loot. Our master wordsmith playing at words. I like it, I like it. I am going to the docks dressed like this, the wind. And I hope some gnarly sailor chicks hit on me. That's why I am dressed like this. Gnarly Sailor Chicks would be a great name for a band, by the way. Just in case anybody's looking for one. Catless Farm. We are not into farm work. That's for damn sure. Ooh, that's a nice view, huh? Boom. Kodak moment. If you're going to the docks, you might want to rethink that outfit. Okay, let's see here. Looks like this might indeed be in the warehouse, and I don't know if we have a lockpick skill high enough to break in there. I am running Skyrim sewers. I don't know if there is a sewer entrance to the warehouse.
A warrior expects nothing, and therefore is ready for anything.
Ah, no, it's not the warehouse. Okay. So where is it then? Over that way, huh? Alright, let's go check it out.
Good morning.
Hi! We'll ask him about the Dragonborn a little bit later. Is there a boat over there? I have a feeling it's an entrance to the sewer, and it's probably underwater. Well, good thing we're in Argonian, huh? We don't mind the water. Of course, we didn't bring our swim trunks, so sorry for the lewdness, but alright. Calm down, you bunch of thirsty lizard lovers. Okay. Mind the loot. Sploosh. Okay, and we might be greeted by a slaughterfish like right away here, so I gotta be careful. Ah! Okay, we got a skeever coming at us. Oh my god, what's going on here? Alright. Oh, and another skeever snuggling right up behind us. Little help here, guys. Alright. And we got a crab nipping at Lucian's butt. Alright. Let's try this.
Ow! Ow, ow, ow!
You could have just turned around and zapped him. Jeez. Lucian can be a whiny little thing, can't he? Alright. A whole bunch of filthy sewer creatures.
That's how a true Nord fights.
By jumping and screaming everywhere? It's not very refined, I gotta say. Oh.
Is someone there?
Okay. Getting the illusion skill some levels there. That works. Okay, now deeper in these sewers, things get a little rough. So we got to be vigilant about enemies that might be beyond our pay grade here, I think. Yeah, I mean, that would kind of be... that would follow the theme of this series, I think, the wind. What I'm guessing kills Car and J is probably a mud crab that I thought was calmed, but ended up not being suddenly.
Another day, another victory.
Lulling me into a false sense of security, and then, you know... getting snipped right under the tail by a pincher. Now, from my time... oh boy, we got a bandit. Oh, a dual-wield bandit here too. Ooh, nice poke. And where did Lucian go again? Oh, he's all the way back there. Okay. I do have some experience with this mod, and it is pretty expansive. It has a lot going on. There are like ancient Nordic ruins and stuff underneath the sewers of Skyrim.
Hi!
Oh, hello! So, the enemies do get pretty rough. Ah! Whoa. Got a little havoc-y there for a second.
It's a shame that was necessary.
Your heart bleeds for the skeevers, yeah? Belren's so sensitive. And I think there are some Charis in here at some point. And I don't know if they are leveled enemies or if they are unleveled. They might be unleveled. Okay, that was a cool trick. Oh, jeez. These are magical skeever. And we got a slaughterfish down here somewhere. Two of them, in fact. Alright, this calm spell is quite useful. Especially for the slaughterfish that you can't get to. Uh-oh. You guys? Oh, shoot, I got shot in the face. Ouch.
Not the best thing to do.
Vagrant. Barbarian gauntlets, that might work a little better than the leather ones that I'm wearing. A nice bow for a vagrant. Where is this thing leading me now? Derelict tunnels. Oh, so many crude jokes. Hey, Belrand. Why don't you derelict my undertale? I don't think he got it. Another mud crab? Oh no, these are Charis. Okay, that's bad. Bad, bad, bad. Get out of here. Get out of here. Level up, level up. There's the Charis that I was worried about. Okay, hopefully this isn't a death sentence. The Charis poison is really rough. Gonna have to go health on this one.
You've done well.
Okay, okay. Didn't last very long that time. Did the Charis follow us in? They're not Charis Reavers, but at this level... Shoot, I don't know. Hey, Belrand, want to explore my derelict tunnels? I dare you to lick my tunnels. Alright. So the Charis seem to have a murder boner for Kara and Jay here. I wonder if I can avoid them long enough to get everybody else involved. Let's see what we have as far as... Magicka regen, damage stamina, it's not going to help us. Extra Magicka. Potion of health might help a little bit. We don't have much. We don't have much. The better part of Valor claims that it would not be a shame to move on. That poison wasn't nearly as deadly as I thought it was going to be. But we did get injured, which means we took a chunk of damage right away. Yeah, alright. I'm too wussy about it. Man, I really want to find that enchanted cache, though. Another day. Now, we do have slaughterfish down there, but I think we have a safer route going this way. There we go. Well, okay, we're looking for our next adventure here. The cache didn't work out just yet. We need to get stronger before we can handle that. Let's go to the College of Winterhold. We can work on our illusion training. Maybe we can find something that will help our bard career a little bit too. I just gotta find my way out of here. Okay, I know where I am.
Excuse me.
I know, and we're so close. I just don't think that there's any way that I'm going to be able to survive those Charis.
Is someone there?
Ah, found you. Ah!
That's how a true Nord fights.
That's how a true Nord kills a skeever.
Look out!
Oh my god, so many skeevers. Scared me.
shame.
Get 'em,
that was
Hellspells.
necessary.
Alright. You know, it occurs to me I should be taking their tails, too. No. Stop prompting. Hunterborn does offer some great perks, I would say. Especially in terms of Scrimshaw. At very low levels, you can craft you know, the smoothed bone ring and the jagged bone ring, which add a nice little boost to both your sneak skill and your one-handed skill. Where does this go? The Winking Skeever, I think? Yes. And it also allows you to craft necklaces.
Take a load off and enjoy the atmosphere.
One of which is a Night Eye necklace, which is very handy. Especially when you play with lighting overhauls that make it really dark and you want to avoid detection.
Good cheer means a full
We're not a stealthy character, so
you know,
we
I had to
can
retire and leave you to run the skeever, son.
just use the light
bossing me around
to navigate our way around dark
drinks.
tunnels
You're
and stuff like that.
Retired already.
Why not let me run the ski?
We need to get into our city clothes.
I already know lots about it.
Ha! A girl running a bar. Don't be ridiculous, Minette.
But you always say you want more girls in the bar to begin with.
Some really strong
That's it,
gender
I'm
typing
not
going on
retiring,
here.
Ever. End of discussion.
She could probably run this in better than he can right now. Yeah, definitely need some resist poisons or cure poison. That would help a lot, but just in the couple seconds that poison got to us, it did cause an injury. So that does not bode well, I think. Pull chain. Alright, so let's head to Winterhold then. See what kind of cool stuff we can do there. We can also kick off Lost Legends,
Tools, wares, and weapons.
which would also make a great story. Do we have anything to sell, Rasad, here? Oh, that's Madron.
I welcome you, friend. How may I serve you?
Pulling a Magus. Yeah, they should have. Sorex does sound like the older one in terms of voice, but in terms of dialogue and everything, he's obviously Corpulus's son. It doesn't make a lot of sense.
Take a look.
Studded leather armor is better than the hide armor that we're using. Leather bracers can be replaced by the... Oh no, leather bracers are better than the barbarian ones, so we're going to keep that. Fire blast goes away. The ruby dragon claw. Yeah, we need the gold more than we need the artifact at this point. Anything else we can sell off? Don't need the arrows, we don't have any archers. Don't need the conjuration potions, we're not doing that. Anything else here? Anything else? Don't need that. Don't need empty soul gems. We'll keep the filled ones just in case we get an enchanted weapon at some point. Alright. Ready for the road.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
Let's do... Put our travel equipment on, though. And let's make this our gear set 1. Very good. So now... we got our city gear here.
Goods and wares.
Oh, we need to reset that up too.
All can be yours.
Oop, it didn't take. Oh, because I didn't drop it. I favorited it. Okay, now let's make sure this stuff works. Travel gear, looking good. City gear, also looking good. Okay, let's go to Winterhold.
Come and see what goods I offer.
Need a ride?
Yeah.
Where do you want to go?
I need to go to Winterhold.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Okay, so I think what the plan here is we're going to get into, or we're going to try to get into the College of Winterhold. I'm not going to cheese it like I did with Nagrom. I'm trying to take more of a... Wow. Lucian got in the carriage before us there. I'm trying to take more of a roleplay approach to this than exploiting game systems like I did with Nagrom. So...
Take this small sign of my friend.
Oh, geez, man, he's giving us some serious gems there. Nice.
And what?
So I'm gonna take whatever the game gives me here. If we can't cast the spell that she's trying to get us to do, then we'll go do something else. But yeah, we have about 45 minutes left in my time slot here before I have to call it a stream. I might end earlier than that. We'll see.
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry.
Looking for the College of Winterhold, actually. Is this it?
Oh, forgive me. Most who arrive here do so because they have heard of the college beforehand. This is the College of Winterhold, a safe haven for mages in Skyrim, a place of wisdom and arcane knowledge.
May I enter?
Perhaps. But what is it you expect to find within?
I desire to bend the will of those around me to love my music that is subpar.
Yes, the School of Illusion can be quite influential. Kings have risen to power because of it, and empires have been raised with it. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will.
Oh, I think we both know we'll all succeed here. I am a master wizard.
No, I'm afraid I don't know anything of the sort.
Boasting about being a master wizard and proceeds to fail on an apprentice level spell. Alright, I'll take your test.
Excellent. The fear spell has saved the life of many an illusion mage. If you could cast it on the seal here on the ground, that would prove your skill.
Alright, I can do that, but I don't know the spell.
No? Well, if you think you're capable of it, then I'd be happy to provide it to you for a mere 30 gold. Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim. They also sell spells.
Well, I have the gold, but I gotta have the spell.
Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it.
I am anxious to cast it. And fear actually works out perfectly, us being an illusion mage and all. And we still can't cast it. Okay, do we have any extra magic? We do. Look at that. And we still can't cast it even with the potion of extra magicka. Well, this is embarrassing. I promise you, this like never happens. The shame. How far away am I of being able to cast this? 124 magic is pretty good. You know, I bet I could spend a perk. I do have a perk. Where's illusion? I could use this anyway. 35% less. Oh, yeah.
Well done.
Told you.
Indeed. I
Told you I was a master wizard.
Addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me.
10? You saying 10 out of 10 on my my fear casting prowess there, Magus? Finally caught you live and you're having Magicka dysfunction? True, true. I'm so embarrassed. The shame. Talking such a big game, and then when it comes time for action, can't get the fear up. Ten Magicka away from casting it? Ah.
Well,
you know, if I hadn't...
of the farce that was that entrance exam, this place is definitely worth seeing.
Yeah,
Let's go and get that tour.
Kind of a spectacle, isn't it? Yeah, if I hadn't had to spend the attribute points on health after I got spat upon by the two Charas,
Winterhold must have been beautiful back in its day.
would have been able to spend it on Magicka and then cast it without the perk. But, you know, I was going to take that perk anyway, so not a big deal. Alright, Lucian should be into this. This is his kind of jam. You know what, though? Let's go ahead and change into the fancy clothes here.
I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes, of course.
I don't know, you look rather opaque to me. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
You may be used to the Empire bowing to your every whim, but I'm afraid you'll find the Thalmor received no such treatment.
I was only 10 points of
You are a
Magicka away
guest
from
of
casting
the
it, honey,
college,
honest.
Here at the pleasure of the Archmage. I hope you appreciate
It was
the
probably the long
opportunity.
carriage ride that got him, honestly,
Yes,
with all the lack of shock absorption
Very good.
on those wooden seats.
Then we're done here.
Kind of blocked him up a little bit.
Welcome to the college.
I was told to come see you for the grand tour.
Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin?
Sure, I'd love to have a look around.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it's perfectly natural. It
Please
happens to
follow me.
everybody.
You don't
And to be
wander off.
fair, Karin J has had a really stressful day.
Skyrim for
He almost
thousands of
died like
years.
7
A
times.
prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements.
He's trying
It's our
hard to
primary
make a name for
location
himself in the
lectures,
metropolitan
practice sessions, and general meetings.
center of the hold
Arcanium is located above
of the
hall,
province.
and the Archmage's quarters above that.
The
While
Arcanium
technically in
is
charge of
located
the
above the
college,
hole? Is that what she said?
Archmage's responsibilities often
Oh,
keep him
hall.
occupied.
She has a bit of an
Thus,
accent.
I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me.
Winterhold
I'll show
is
you
really
the
cold.
quarters.
Good call, Wind. Good
Unfortunately,
call.
we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared.
Yeah, Karin J is quite horned, but that doesn't mean he's horny. Unfortunately. It is above a hole, that's true.
Our newest members are
Welcome,
housed
Laughing
here
Simon,
in
by the way.
Hall of Attainment. I ask that you
Um,
please keep your voice down while inside, as others may be working on
are we going to see
research
another
or
entry in Fanny Bones anytime
delicate
soon?
experiments.
I'm always waiting with bated breath for another Laughing Simon drop. It's a real bright spot in any day that you decide to upload. I gotta say.
Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where
Giving
you
me the
stay.
laziest college
This
tour
bed
for
and the
sure.
desk are yours.
She's running
Please
at a
try and be
full-blown mosey.
considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the Elements, where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions.
Yeah, can we jog there, though? Like, jog, stretch the legs out a little bit? I just had a really long carriage ride. And I'd like to get the blood flowing because, I couldn't make it happen in front of Feralda there, and now I feel like less of a man. Or lizard, in this case. You know, the cold weather probably affects Karin J more than it would anybody else here because he is cold-blooded, right?
Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards.
Had a ton of PC and internet trouble this week, so it was a wash. Ah, all right. Yeah, no problem at all. It's the truth. Love your videos. Yeah, I have a brand new computer case with a new motherboard and a new CPU that's just been sitting in my dining room for like 3 weeks because I don't want to gut my current gaming PC and put all the parts into there, even though it would mean a nice big upgrade in terms of CPU. Just because I'm scared to death that I'm gonna have to reinstall Windows and wipe everything and start over on my load order again.
Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
I should be able to just throw the drives in the new one, and Windows should work. Windows 10 is pretty good about that, but you just never know.
How exciting!
Lucian is into it, man. Oh, thank you. Thank you for posting Laughing Simon's channel. I need to put it in the description, too. I will do that after the stream. Maximum entertainment, that channel is, I gotta say. You know, I think I caught some of your Twitch streams, too, before you became this huge YouTube star, too, so remember that. I was there before it was cool.
We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, the first thing to understand is that magic is, by its very nature, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not...
You know, if I'm going to break away from this bard thing momentarily, the wards probably would be effective against the Charis poison.
What I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution.
That might buy me enough time to be able to
We've only just arrived.
get them to aggro my followers.
Why not give us a chance to show you what we can
But my concern is if the Charis are right there immediately, that means there's probably something even nastier deeper down into that tunnel, right? You know, I've had enough danger for one day, so I think safety should be the most important thing.
Well, your classmates certainly seem to disagree with you.
Oh, don't listen to him. We can do it.
Yeah, I'm running Odin right now, and wards are actually much stronger with Odin.
I suppose we can try.
So wards are great. I kind of made the commitment to illusion magic only because I'm trying to stick to this whole bard class thing.
Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward.
With the fear spell, though, the fear actually works on higher level enemies, I think.
Are you at all familiar with ward spells?
I might also be able to fury the Charis as well and pit them against each other. That's a thought. I don't know any ward spells.
That's all right. I can teach you a very basic ward, one that's enough for the purposes of this lesson. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you.
Not allowed to get your fingerprints on the zero displays.
Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way.
Restoration is a perfectly viable school of magic.
And keep it up.
All right. Excuse me while I whip this out.
Hold still. Excellent work. Well, I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications. I
get one 5-minute lesson on wards, and now we're ready to go on an excavation to a dangerous Nord ruin.
Excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours.
Calm and you're all set. Yep, and then of course just leveling up. Now Odin does have a chance to fail on higher level enemies, but that door swings both ways with Odin. You also have a chance of it working on higher level enemies than it would normally.
Because your noches largo will be better.
As soon as possible.
I mean, on a permadeath, I don't really like taking chances like that, but you know, it's a thought. And those are regular chars, so they're probably not very high level. It's just that poison is deadly, man. Okay, so how much magicka am I running right now? Actually, I could also use the Novice Magehood too to bolster my magicka even higher. If I can get a Fear and then a Fury off in one go round, that would be pretty awesome. Let's try this out here. Oops. Because I think Fear works faster than Fury does. Okay, that's going to wipe me out almost completely. That's not good. That helps a little bit. And then if I switch to Fury after that... Ooh, I do have enough to cast both. I'm thinking. I'm thinking. Okay, so now we have Saarthal. I don't have to go do Saarthal if I'm role-playing it. That probably is something that I should do. You're going to want to Fury them first, then Fear one of them. Okay, I thought that Fear worked faster than Fury. Sometimes it takes a couple seconds for the Fury to actually kick in before the others start drawing aggro. I thought that the Fear started working faster. Just trying to get the attention off of me as soon as possible, you know? Oh, I know you're an Illusion Master. Merrick is actually making full use of the illusion spells lately, which I love. Okay, so I think if we're role-playing this, we're going to go to Saarthal. Saarthal can be tough, though. I think we are good on followers, though. We have Lucian and Belrand with us. That should help. The main thing I'm worried about is Jirik at the end. It is Jirik, right? Jirik Galderson. He's invulnerable until a certain point. Having the followers, Lucian and Belrand, should help us, like I said, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Saarthal will make for a good bard song. And now I got to start thinking up of innuendous song titles for how I gave it to Jirik in so many ways, right? Could be a fun little creative exercise there. Jirik then changes which element he is immune to or susceptible to after that. Yeah, which could be an issue. Belrand seems to favor ice, and Lucian tends to favor flame, so I think we're covered on the elemental front there. Yeah, so I think we're going to get to Saarthal, and then we'll probably call it a stream. It'll take us pretty close to right up to 1:30. We'll see. Yeah, I got about 30 minutes left on the stream here. We'll see how far it takes us. I'm getting really impatient here. I should be waiting for the rest of the students to catch up because there might be trolls. There is an Ice Wraith over there. But then there's also an Atronach fighting an Ice Wraith. A little ice and fire going at it there. Let's work on some illusion while we're at it.
We make quite a team, eh?
Yeah, we do. Hey, watch out.
Ow!
You're mine.
Ow!
I don't have anything that's going to affect the Atronach.
I saw my life flash before my eyes.
Well, it still might. Okay, there we go. Ring of Retribution. What do we have here? Divine Vengeance. That is a forgotten magic cleric spell? Paladin spell, probably. Still is a good ring because of the health and magicka bonus there, so we'll be wearing it. But probably not going to get much of a benefit from the Divine Vengeance boost there. Which is okay. That looks like Sarthal down there. It looks like we have a wolf. I don't know if it's an ice wolf or not, though. Let's go ahead and fear him. I got to get that hotkey set up. I'll do that off stream. It could be a pain. Oh, totally whiffed it. It's going to go investigate the impact, though. Oh, I whiffed it again. Damn it. It's a regular wolf, though, so...
That went pretty well. All things considered.
All things considered. Most of those things being that that was a low-level wolf. Against 3 of us. Could teach Lucian a summon spell like Conjure Familiar. Yeah, I gotta look into that. There's a lot of stuff I can do with Lucian that I am not familiar with right now. I'm gonna do a little bit of research this week, and then maybe next stream, or by next stream, we'll have him all kitted out with the good stuff, like new spells. Maybe that Dwemer summoning cube would be nice. Now would probably be a good time to you know, have that Dragonborn conversation with Lucian too. Since we're waiting on the rest of those slowpoke mages anyway.
I'd love to learn that ward spell Tolfdo was teaching us about. If you've got a copy of the spell tome, I could see.
I don't have a copy, but good to know that I can just give you a tome and you'll use the spell. So I heard you mentioning something about Dragonborn. What do you know about that?
Ah. You're convinced that that's what you are, then?
No. I don't know yet.
And neither do I. Not for certain. I imagine we'll find out soon enough, though.
Yeah,
Anyway, you asked me what I know. I'm more familiar with the Cyrodiilic legends than the Nordic ones, but I'll tell you what I've read. Though some scholars on Solstheim dispute it, the first definite use of the term Dragonborn is attributed to Saint Alessia, back in the First Era. The story goes that on her deathbed,
boring,
Akatosh, who infused her with his divine blood and granted her the Amulet of Kings. Akatosh then sealed off the Plains of Oblivion, banishing the Aedra and Daedra from the surface of Nirn forevermore. Or at least, for as long as one of Alessia's descendants sat on the throne of Cyrodiil and wore the amulet. From then on, Alessia's descendants were known as Dragonborn.
You really should put this in a song.
Of course, that line ended with the death of Martin Septim.
People listen to
during the
songs.
Oblivion
People don't
Crisis.
listen to lectures.
But he turned into a giant dragon and kicked Mehrunes Dagon back into the Deadlands, which seems to have confused things. Anyway, skip ahead a couple of 100 years, and here you are, supposedly with that same dragon blood in your veins. The
Infused,
somewhat primitive Nordic myths claim that lets you absorb the soul of a dragon, which we've both seen you do, and channel it into a
Like
shout.
I infused my sword
But as far
into
as I'm
Olaf's
aware,
brown
no
eye.
one ever saw any of the Dragonborn emperors do that. Maybe you're related to them. Maybe the gods just like you. In any case, as I said,
Yeah, Laughing
Meaning
Simon.
we'll find out more soon enough.
If ever a waiver was needed to be signed by the parents for a field trip, this would be it, and there is not a waiver to be found.
I'll be
All
right
right.
behind you.
All right. Ooh, there's one of those frozen corpses. It's gonna have some good stuff in it. Bone Mold Shield of Waning Magic. It's a heavy armor shield, but that magic resistance is nice, yeah? Maybe Lucian would like that. Hide Bracers of Cruelty. Power attacks cost 8% less. That's nice. Not as much protection as the leather, but the power attack reduction could be useful. I don't know, I'll have to think on that. Nothing else, nothing else. The hell is that? Is that a Imperial soldier? Imperial courier?
Legion's
What are you
always
doing out
looking
here?
for strong, capable warriors. If you think you got what it takes,
I am not the
headquarters
soldier
needs some
type
solitude.
at all. Alright. Well, it looks like this would probably be a good place to end the stream here. We're just waiting for the rest of the students and Tolfdir to show up. I think next stream we will go ahead and take on Sarthal and hopefully not die. We're going to have to come up with a witty name for our song about how we kicked Jirek's butt and did some other more rude things to parts of his body. Which seems to be the theme for our songs here. But until next time, thank you very much for joining me. I had a blast, as I always do. I was spending most of the stream in sheer terror, and the rest of the stream trying to get my hands to stop shaking, but thanks for bearing with me. Oh, you're welcome, you're welcome. You're too kind, you're too kind. Alright, so I'll see you guys around in the Discords and all that. I think, hopefully, barring any more technical issues, Baofish should have his stuff up and running to be able to host the Character Concept Challenge stream next Saturday. So if all goes well, I will not be streaming. If he has more trouble, then, you know, I'll be more than happy to do another Permadeath episode with Karin J here, the Argonian Bard. But yeah, if you happen to cross the stream and you like what you see, there is plenty more Skyrim content much like this in the form of, you know, live streaming, produced content, and even fan fiction, written stuff that is great. So go in the description below, check out the links, click on them, watch them, love them, and become dear, dear friends with the content creator, because that's how we all met each other, more or less. So yeah, until next time, be well, and see you later. Bye, folks.